Claressa Shields is begging like K-Sweat for some brand deals for some sponsors to put patches on her uniform for her upcoming boxing match in August, y'all. Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, anything I say is alleged and in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. So, today we are talking Love Island USA Season 8. Claressa Shields, surprise, surprise, a.k.a. Pap's Mistress, a.k.a. Pap's Entanglement, a.k.a. Pap's Pick Me, a.k.a. Pap's Side Chick, or as Chris Cyborg would say, it is duck hunting season. So I can't believe Claressa Shields, y'all. I cannot believe Claressa Shields, the same Claressa Shields that gets on this internet every day and tells us she's bigger than the program, that tells us that she's the face of women's boxing, that she is the best, she's the GOAT. All of the things, you know what I'm saying? Everybody else got to bow down to her. Anybody else that is making moves, making waves in female boxing, whether it's Amanda Serrano, Alicia Baumgartner, or whoever, Claressa wants to rain on their parade, right? Doesn't want to congratulate anybody, wants to complain that, oh, they didn't have as many seats as I had, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. But ultimately, who is getting the better opportunities? Who is getting the better representation? Who is getting the better PR? And the answer, Claressa, is not you. So the first thing we got to get into is Salida Promotions has woken up, you guys, and remembered that Claressa Shields is nominated for an ESPY award. So, 11 hours today, at the time I'm recording this video, Salida Promotions posted the following on the Instagrammies, and it says, the GOAT is officially an ESPYs nominee once again with the crown emoji and a championship trophy. After making history in 2023, becoming the first female boxer to win Best Boxer, Claressa Shields is nominated again. Vote now, link in bio. And to me, this is an absolute joke. This is an absolute joke because here's the thing, you guys. The ESPYs are tomorrow at 8 p.m. I will be sure to pin the link once again in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Because I think there was rumors that it's between Claressa and Terrence Howard. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, you know what I'm saying? I know y'all gonna do y'all biggest one. I believe it's on page 14. In Terrence Crawford, I thought was like the favorite, but potentially, I don't know what the lead is or what the status is. I don't know how long y'all got to vote, but like I said, the ESPYs is tomorrow at 8 p.m. So I'll be sure to pin the link in the comments for y'all to vote and all of the things. But this is what I'm talking about with Claressa Shields. You are supposed to be top billing for Salida Promotions, and they treat you like an afterthought. This would have never happened with MVP Promotions. The day that it would have been announced that you had an opportunity to vote for the ESPYs, they would have been posting every single day. Every single day since voting open. Do not forget to vote for our female fighter, Claressa Shields, that they would have posted in the Instagram stories. They would have posted it on Twitter. They would have posted it on the Tickety Talk. You know what I'm saying? They would have posted it on the Facebook. They would have posted it on the Snappity Chat. You would have been all over to make sure that your supporters, that your followers, that the people that follow MVP Promotions knew to vote daily for the ESPYs. But because Claressa is preoccupied with a married man, she's preoccupied with fighting once again with her family, she's preoccupied with falling out with her friends, she's preoccupied with arguing with people on the internet, you know what I'm saying, and having all these crash outs. All these things get lost. All of it gets lost. You posted a few times on the Facebook to vote, a few times on the Twitters to vote, but Salida did not post you at all until today, which is epic fail, which is embarrassing. And I can't stress enough, you are not being prioritized. The only thing they care about as it pertains to you is the shmoney, is the bag. Like, make it make sense. No excuses that your own promotional company is waiting until the night before the ESPYs to post about voting for you for Best Fighter. Unacceptable behavior. Unacceptable. But this is what Claressa likes. She likes getting treated like second best. Just like her entanglement with Pap. That's what she wants. That's what she likes. This is what she has been used to. Being treated like last. Because if this was MVP Promotions, there would have been no excuses. There is no way they would have waited until the day before the ESPYs to talk about vote for some Claressa Shields. No. So the next thing we got to get into as well is Claressa Shields begging like he sweat for brands. Claressa has posted the following, y'all. She has posted the following. She said on the Instagrammies, a limited number of premium sponsorship opportunities are available for my fight week and Business Ready to put their brand on one of the biggest stages in boxing in Atlanta on August 15th. Your brand will be positioned in front of 18,000 plus fans live at State Farm Arena, millions of viewers worldwide on DAZN and Zeus Network, high-impact digital and social media exposure throughout Fight Week. Select sponsorship integrations include Fight Night kit patch placement, Fight Week events and brand activations, training/workout branding for apparel brands, VIP hospitality and curated experiences, exclusive meet and greet access, social media amplification, tailored brand integration opportunities. This is an opportunity to align with the premier sporting event at a global scale for one of the biggest events of the summer. DM me or email her PR person for the sponsorship deck. #quote, #Claressa Shields, #Shields Scott. Here's the thing. And then she says in the comments, tag a brand I should work with. And Khadijah says, Fiji water and Win Records. Somebody else tagged Fenty Beauty, Nike, and Adidas. Cash App. You know what, you guys, I'm done. Here's the thing. It's going to be the same brands. You know what I'm saying? You might as well have the Win Records patch Claressa, and you might as well have the Zeus Network patch Claressa, and you might as well have the OnlyFans patch Claressa. What brand Claressa wants to put their name and their logo and their reputation on the line for you? You know what I'm saying? Who wants to do that? And this is why you missed it when you were being mentored by Layla Ali. You took so offense to her comments about your weight and being in shape and all the things that you just decided to just have all H-double-L break loose. But see, you missed the bigger picture. See, Layla Ali is the blueprint, which is why she's my quote. You know what I'm saying? Because Layla Ali understands the importance of having all the intangibles, which is what I talk about. And they give way more leeway to men than they do women when it comes to all these intangibles. They want to make sure you are not a brand liability. They want to make sure that if you are representing a family brand to where they can put you in commercials, they can give you, you know what I'm saying? You can post ads for them on various social media platforms, that you are not a liability. So why should these brands sponsor you, Claressa? Why should these brands get a patch for you to wear on your uniform, when you have been doing nothing but causing all this chaos on the internet, and you specifically platform yourself with a married man? Who wants to touch that? Who wants to deal with that, Claressa? Just put Win Records, Zeus Network, and OnlyFans patches on your uniform and call it a day. Call it a day. But again, Claressa acts like there's all these deals on the table for her. There's all these opportunities on the table for her. Where are they? And Claressa does not realize that her antics on the internet, what she did to Franchon Cruz on the weigh-in day, the day before the fight back in February, what she did to Alicia Baumgartner a couple of months ago at the Netflix MVP Promotions MMA event, unacceptable. And like I said, you got petitions out the ASS. You know what I'm saying? And you have the Cancel Claressa Shields movement. You know what I'm saying? You have people who actively, listen, you may not get your boxing license removed, but you've pissed off enough people that they are creating petitions in hopes that you sit down and stop. And temporarily, I think you might have gotten it. You might have realized that you're doing too much. And part of the reason after what happened, once you got banned from all things MVP Promotions, ran to Aruba with Remy's husband around Remy's birthday and all the things. But you're back with the same old. And you realize that you're not bigger than the program. That you need these brands, you need these sponsorships more than they need you. This is a cry for help. Nobody was at that press conference for the announcement of this fight. You know what I'm saying? Nobody was there. You could barely have people clap. It was embarrassing that the MC had to tell people they need to clap for Claressa Shields. Embarrassing. So you're trying to tell me, a brand who is fully aware of your antics and your shenanigans, being platformed with Remy's husband, barely had anybody show up to this press conference, and is on the same bill of having a full undercard of Zeus Network baddies and Ray J, is going to bring all the sponsors to the yard. It's going to bring all those patches on your uniform. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Like, this is where, again, Claressa doesn't get it. And again, why isn't your PR team doing this? Why do you have to do all this, Claressa? And this is what I'm saying. Why do you have to do so much work? And this is why you have to post every day on social media, because the general public is going to forget you. But again, where was Salida Promotions this whole time to post about your SB nomination? Nowhere to be found. They wait till the day before to acknowledge it. Embarrassing. And then you pulling this stunt a month before your fight about sponsors, which tells me you don't have any. Which tells me Win Records is going to be the only patch. And potentially Zeus Network as well. I don't think it is clocked for Claressa that if you were as big as you claim, if you were all of these things, you wouldn't have to be working this hard. You wouldn't have to be doing all of this. But it hasn't clocked for her that she's really screwed up her image, that she's really screwed up her reputation, that she's really screwed up relationships and burned a lot of bridges. And you don't think that behind the scenes, MVP Promotions, if they get word of any potential sponsorships that might come your way, that they might try to block it and send those brands a video of you slapping Alicia Baumgartner at a professional MMA event in VIP? But because that's how it gets dirty too, that if you do not present yourself in a certain way, and you should know this being a black female, that if you're out here doing grimy stuff and they can utilize that against you to block opportunities for you and everything else, it's a wrap. And it's really embarrassing that there's not any big brands, there's not any big promotional companies, there's not any big PR firms that want to have you signed up and really push you into, the Hollywood mainstream, that you had to crawl back to the Zeus Network to get them on your undercard to sell this fight in Atlanta. Otherwise, it was going to be another fight in the D. Make it make sense. So nonetheless, that is it for this video. I need y'all to do me the biggest favor, and that is to hype the video. Hype the video, please. There is that. That is it. That is all. Es todos es final. Es finito. Es the end the road, see in line for this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post the content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.